Cheesymite buns. Oh my gosh, they're so delicious. My 3-year-old Theo absolutely loves them. So he's going to be happy that we're making them from scratch with you today.
They're the best thing ever. I make them at my bakery, Psomi, but we're going to do a yeasted version today.
Okay.
If you want the real version, come to Psomi. It's a sourdough version of these buns and they're incredible. But we can start with the basics. A yeasted version is going to be beautiful as well. First thing I want you to do, Justine, add the water and the milk to the bowl. Then we're going to go in with our fresh yeast. You can use instant yeast, just halve this recipe. So that's 21 grams, make it 10 grams of instant yeast, you're good to go. Then we're going to go in with our flour as well.
Instant yeast we can get from most bakers if they're very happy, generous bakers.
Yeah, correct.
They'll usually charge you a couple of dollars, you know, $2 or $3 for the yeast.
Yeah.
You can also find at delis, I find. Sometimes I can find fresh yeast there too.
Yeah, if you go to a market, you should be able to get fresh yeast from a deli. If not, just substitute it for instant yeast, that's fine.
Fab.
Then we're going to go in with our salt. Then we're going to go in with our sugar.
So what type of dough is this with the addition of the milk there, the sugar, and I know there's going to be butter coming in there too.
So this is an enriched dough. So what that means is it's leaning towards a brioche dough. It doesn't have any eggs in it, but it's going to be enriched with a lot of fats. You got the milk, the butter. So we want to add this butter at the end as well because we want that dough to come together first, and then we're going to add butter to get that beautiful shine and it coming away from the bowl. Once this is mixed, we're going to rest it for an hour. That's when the show starts. So now comes the fun part. We're going to roll this out. This dough is going to be, super soft, really nice. What we're going to do is a lightly floured surface.
And it has doubled in size. It's really hard to give a timing. I get asked a lot, well, how long does it need to sit there? But just need to keep watching it. Sometimes it'll take an hour, sometimes it'll take 2 hours, depending on the temperature of the room.
A nice little trick you can do is take a photo of your dough just after you've mixed it, and then you can see it's doubled in size. It's much easier.
Yep.
A nice little way of doing this as well is just cutting a little.
Oh, right.
We sort of get a square or a rectangle straight away, so we don't have to work too much.
Clever.
Now we're going to roll it out. How soft that is.
That's so soft. Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice. And you feel it's just slightly warm. It's a happy dough.
Yeah, this is what we want. This is what we want. Look at this. Try and keep it as square as possible because it's going to make your job easier later.
Okay, yep.
Just doing that. And while I'm doing this, we can get working on the Vegemite filling. So we've got Vegemite and butter. All you need to do is mix it together in a stand mixer if you want, or egg beaters, or by hand if you've got the muscle.
Okay.
But today we're going with the machine.
Butter, and I can see that you haven't been stingy with this. No, lots of Vegemite.
You need to taste the Vegemite. Come on, guys.
I hear. All right, so let's give this a really, really good whip.
Now that is perfect. Don't worry if you still have a little bit of clumps of butter or anything like that because we're going to just spread it on this beautiful dough here. Okay. Get it on there. Nice and liberal with our filling. We want to taste the Vegemite. So we're going in like this. So we've got all of our mixture there. Grab an offset spatula if you have it. If you don't, just use, a knife or something that's not going to rip your dough.
Yeah.
Just spread it evenly. Look at this. You can smell it already. It smells beautiful.
Oh, this is cooking, I tell you what. This is the pleasure, the ultimate pleasure here is making these scrolls.
There's something about the softness of a dough that just makes my day. I love it.
And loads of butter and loads of cheese.
Obviously, So here we go. We're spreading this all the way to the edge of our dough.
Okay.
And what we want to make sure is that the dough is long enough so then when we fold it, we're already pretty much the length we need to be, so we don't have to roll too much after that. So there we go, just like that. We'll grab some of this cheese.
Yep, just cheddar.
Yeah, cheddar. It's got to be cheddar. It can't be anything like, don't go Comte or anything like that. Let's not ruin a good thing.
Yep. Just coarsely grated.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're like me, I like freshly grated cheddar. Get a block and grate it yourself.
Yeah.
The other stuff,
Do not use it, yeah. So there we go, just press it in a little bit so that you don't lose it. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the bottom third of our dough, fold it up to the center, like so. Press it on, then grab the top and fold it down to meet this edge here.
Kind of like a book.
Yep,
Yep.
there we go, beautiful. Then I'm just gonna shift it out of the way, put some more flour down.
Yep.
Gonna flip it this way. Grab my rolling pin again, just give it a little bit of a roll.
You can almost hear it laminating that butter.
Beautiful. My mouth's watering.
Yep.
So now we grab our pizza cutter, just cut it by eye.
Okay. So big strips.
Big strips, like so. Try and get them as even as you can.
Done that a few times, haven't you?
Then, you can, look at that, look how beautiful this looks. This is the hard part, but you don't have to do it this way. This is just how I do it.
Okay.
So we get around like that, and we come back around, and we tuck it in underneath.
Oh, you're
Just
really
like
showing
that.
off here.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, so it's almost like a cheesy Vegemite knot.
Yes, absolutely. But you can
Yep.
do it like this if you like,
Oh, a little
Like
twist.
so.
Yep.
and just
Roll it up.
twist it in on itself like that,
Yep.
and then you've got another version.
Yep.
That's just the way I do it. That's the way I prefer. It's beautiful. It's absolutely delicious.
No, I like this way. Let's do lots of knots, I think.
Let's go naughty.
Yum, okay, onto the tray. And I guess we've got to prove again, just
Yeah.
like all good doughs.
Absolutely.
Wow, these have seriously doubled in size, haven't they?
As you can see,
Yeah.
nice and fluffy. Give them a little poke test.
Yep.
Doesn't bounce back. That's perfect. Get an egg wash on there,
Okay.
and some more cheese on top because why not?
Why
Then they're going to go in the oven, 190 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes, or until golden brown and this cheese has melted completely.
Sensational.
So they've cooled down enough now. We can bring them over here.
Wow.
Hit them with a pinch of salt just to add some more flavour.
Oh, there's already loads of flavour in
Yeah,
there.
there
The
is.
cheese, the Vegemite.
Look at these guys. I'll pick this one up. Oh, soft and
Wow.
gooey. Look at that. Oh,
Wow. I hope you're going to share half of that.
no, just for you.
Look at that. It's still slightly warm. Every time you come on this show, you cook the most magical pastries. This is just legendary. Sumi, remember the name Sumi. Coburg Market on a Saturday. You can taste these.
Get down.
Delicious, thank you.